All right, good morning, everyone. This reading is called, What is Your Body Telling You? So what is your physical body telling you? That is what they want to discuss today. All right, so I have three cards here for you to choose from. I'm going to open the energy and then we'll see what happens. Here we go. All right, if you haven't chosen a card yet, please pause the video and do so. But I'm going to get started with the first one. All right, so group number one. What is it your body is telling you? Third eye chakra. Trust your intuition. It is in contact with your higher source of knowledge. All right. Maybe some of you are experiencing third eye chakra symptoms. So this could be headaches in the like front of your head. This could be, actual eyesight issues. This could be, a number of things. Tingling around the third eye area. Anyway, it could be any of those things. But what it's telling you is to trust your intuition. It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge, okay? Is there something else with this group, with this card that you want me to communicate? No, they want me to use the blue deck of tarot now, the moon deck, for further messages. Okay, so your third eye chakra is opening. It's already open, but whenever you don't listen to it, I guess, or don't trust it, that's when you're going to have these symptoms. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. And this is the card that came out. Look, this is the Hermit card, which means to go within, which is going within, tapping into your intuition, tapping into yourself, right? Tapping into that higher source of knowledge that you know is within you, that you know you have access to through your crown and your third eye chakra, okay? And that's what's going to bring you fulfillment in this material world. So trust your intuition. It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge, okay? Let's see what's next. It's interesting because the blue moon cards are the cards I associate the most with receiving divine, with divine receiving and receiving divine messages and knowledge and wisdom. All right, what else do you want to say to group number one with these tarot cards, if anything? Okay, they want me to put this here because there's going to be a card here, but they want me to put a card in between. And it's the Wisdom of the Oracle cards that they want me to use, which I have to find. Hold on. I put my cards away the other day. Let me find those. Wisdom of the Oracle. Bear with me here. It's going to take me a minute. All right, sorry about that, guys. All right, Wisdom of the Oracle. What do you want to say with these cards? To group number one. There it is. Okay. Message in a bottle. Yeah, okay. That's affirming. Trust your intuition. It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge, okay? They are delivering you messages, okay? Go within. It's going to bring you fulfillment in the material world, whether that's, healing the physical or, no, keep going. Healing the physical or material wealth in some other way. Healing the body is what I mean. Or whether it's, finding the relationship you're looking for, whether it's healing the relationship you're in, whether it's, bringing you financial success, whatever material world fulfillment you're seeking, okay? Trust your intuition. Yeah, okay. All right, this card, I'm just getting what they want to say with this card. Put your defenses down. It's the Seven of Wands, which is about being defensive. Put your defenses down, all right? Let the message come. Let your third eye open, even more than it is right now. All right? Now they're drawing me to some numbers. 9:15. Your commitment to truth in creating windows of opportunity that you can feel more in alignment with joy. Okay, your commitment to truth is creating windows of opportunity so that you can feel more in alignment with joy. So the more that you commit to trusting your intuition, receiving the truth from the higher source of knowledge, the more you'll be in alignment with joy and you'll be able to put your defenses down, okay? One, 5, 7. When the past comes back to visit, it's so you can let it go and make room to grow, surrender and release. So interesting because I heard the question as I was looking up 157. The next question that I was going to ask is, what are you defensive about? What's causing you to have these defenses up? What's causing you to keep your third eye a little bit closed, right? And 157 says, when the past comes back to visit, it's so you can let it go and make room to grow, surrender and release. So what I'm hearing, what I'm knowing through this is you're keeping your third eye a little bit closed because of something that's happened in the past, something you may have known or seen or whatever, had an intuitive glimpse of that you didn't like. And then maybe it actually came to fruition and you thought, oh gosh, I don't want to do that again. You may think it's like, psychosomatic symptoms, right? You may think because you saw it, because you were given that, knowledge, right, in advance, that you created whatever it is that you didn't like as a result, and that's why you were given the knowledge in advance. It's like the premonition, it's like, all of that. But when you're given a premonition like that, it's so that you can make a choice. You might see something and think, yeah, I like that, and I want to continue down that path, and I want that to come to fruition. Or you might not like it, right? So, yeah. So, I had a friend one time say to me, I want to go to a psychic medium and I want them to tell me you're going to get hit by a car, and I want to get hit by the car, and that's how I'll know it's true. And I thought, well, why would you say that? I said, if you went to a psychic intuitive and they told you you're going to get hit by a car, wouldn't you become much more aware of yourself when you're around cars and try not to get hit by the car? And wouldn't that be the purpose of receiving that information, right? So, okay, yeah, so put your defenses down because, yes, don't be afraid of what you're going to know and see, or what messages are going to come. Even if they're a warning message, let's say, your spirit guides and your intuition and the higher source will never be like telling you doom and gloom and all that kind of stuff. If that's happening, that's more your mind going into a downward spiral. But they might say, hey, heads up, this is happening. And is this really the path you want to go on, right? I had a very interesting experience once. I was on a mountain. I was hiking with a friend of mine who I helped overcome her fear of heights on another mountain. And so we were hiking on this mountain, and, I was very competitive with myself and with nature, I guess, with everything. And I like to get to the top of the mountain, and she knew this. And anyway, we were almost to the peak, but we were on the first peak and there was a second peak. But to get to the second peak, you had to go across this gully. You had to like ridge walk across the gully. And I took a look at it, and it was spring and there was snow, and I thought, no, I don't think that's a good idea, right? And so I said to her, I don't think we should go there. I think, there's a chance of sliding down this, it's not good. So she appealed to my competitive side and said, come on, we got to get to the top, blah, blah, blah. And then she said, look, there's footprints. Someone's already done it today. It's fine, kind of thing. So, of course, she wanted me to go first, though, which always makes me laugh. So I went to take a step forward. And right away, I had a vision of her, of myself, my dog, and her sliding down this gully. And, in the snow and causing an avalanche, and it was not a good vision. It was not a good vision. So I didn't even get to put my toe down. I put my foot back on the solid ground and turned around to tell her, no, there's no way we're doing this today. And she was already backing up. And she said, this strong no came from me. And she didn't even believe in this kind of stuff at the time, but she just felt it. She felt the energy of the word no, and she also heard no coming off of me. So as I was experiencing this vision, that some would say is a negative vision, a scary vision, she was actually feeling it, and it was pushing her to a safe place, right? And it made me listen to myself. My little voice had said, don't do it. But I was going to do it because I listened to the outside world, and I see 1313. I'm going to look that up because I listened to someone outside of me say, do it. And I was going to do it. And then I got the vision. My third eye opened wide and showed me exactly why my little voice was saying, don't do it, right? So trust your intuition, okay? It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge. Trust your intuition, all right? This is what your body is trying to tell you today. So 1313 says, to teach is to learn. There are many important lessons in your current situation. Make a note of whatever you heal, for you will teach others to do it too. All right, so just a note for you, a side note. As you learn how to listen to your body, trust your intuition, listen to your little voice, trust what you see, trust the visions, put your defenses down and trust. Even 1414, even seemingly negative messages have a purpose, and they're for your highest good, okay? 1414, your angels are offering strong support at this time, helping you reconnect with any talents you have forgotten or aspects of your being that have been discouraged in the past. So this is it. Open this third eye, okay? So whatever's going on with your body, and it might not be in the third eye area, but everything that's going on with your body, anything and everything for group number 1 that's going on with your body is telling you to trust your intuition, okay? Follow your intuition, and that will help you heal what is happening within your body, all right? That is your message. I'm going to let you go, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Bye-bye now. All right, group number 2. Let's see what your body is saying to you. We have 15-15 to start with, you guys, so let's look at that first. 15-15. Know the changes you are making at this time are necessary in order for you to grow. Trust that the space you are making is creating room for abundance. Okay? Now, what does your body want to say to you around that? Listening. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. Okay, so it's the throat chakra. So you may have some stuff going on around your throat. But this could be anything in your body, but it's centered in your throat chakra, okay? If you want to be heard, learn to listen. Okay. If you want to be heard, learn to listen. So some of you may be feeling unheard right now, and the guidance is, it's because you're not listening to yourself, and you're potentially not listening to others. And they want me to look up 1616. I tried to ignore it. I tried to not listen. But they insisted. Okay, take time to find balance in your life. You are being encouraged to slow down and consider your intentions carefully before proceeding further. Okay, slow down and listen. Listen to yourself, okay? Listen to your guidance. Take time to find that balance in your life. Don't rush into anything. There's no hurry. All right, listen. We're going to get one of these cards for you. Oh, yeah, look at that. Listen, this is the 2 of Cups, which is perfect partnership. This could be the perfect partnership with someone in the physical world or in the spiritual world. It's love. It's perfect love. It's perfect partnership. So, you know, if you want to be heard, learn to listen. Listen to yourself, and that will open you up to listening to others. And then this is the Temperance card. This is about balance, right? Finding balance in your life, which is what the 1616 mentioned. And, you know, it's also about the spirit world wanting to pour blessings into your cup. This could be messages that they're giving you. So listen, listen, quiet your mind and listen, okay? Listen with the intent of hearing, too. Listen with the intent of understanding or accepting, even if you don't understand. Listen with the intent of hearing and listening, not of waiting your turn to speak. Even when you're listening to yourself, you know, you're sitting there, you're meditating, you're quieting your mind, you're trying to hear your wisdom that comes from within, but your mind is still maybe going, hey, but I want to say this, and I want to say that, and I want to tell you this, and I want to tell you that. Listen, okay? Listen to your soul. Listen to your body, your soul. Quiet your mind and listen, okay? That's what they want you to, that's what they're saying. Your body is telling you to do. The more you do that, the better your body's going to feel. The better you'll be able to, this is the card that wants to come out, the better you'll be able to voice what your body wants to voice, what your soul wants to voice, right? So if you want to be heard, learn to listen. Look at that, Unfinished Symphony. This is a beautiful card. This says you're picking up on something from where you left off. So this could be in this lifetime or past lifetimes, but there's some unfinished symphony that you want to finish, right? That your body, your spirit, your soul wants you to finish. And so, but it's important that you listen to your soul, to your body, okay? Learn to listen to it, because there's some unfinished symphony that it wants you to finish, okay? Oh, look at this. This is the Knight of Wands, which is about creativity, like a burst of creativity. And this card in particular in this deck speaks of receiving any new opportunities that come your way with enthusiasm, optimism, curiosity, and just, yeah. So listen and receive, you know, these messages and these opportunities optimistically, enthusiastically, positively, okay? We have some numbers. We have 210. You're showing me the 210. So let's see what that wants to say to you. Whoops, I'm having a hard time with getting to it. God and angels are welcoming you back to your truth. You are reconnecting with the pathway that is right for you. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. Okay. What else? What other number? The 211, okay? You are in a powerful place at this time, aligning with great minds of the past and present. Focus on your dreams and the highest good. All right. Anything else for this group? Oh, they want you to start, okay, listening, learn to listen, and then speak what you hear. Speak what you hear. That's going to open your throat chakra. So you can do exercises simple as this. Say your knee is hurting. Put your hands over your knee and listen. And voice. Give your knee a voice. What is your knee saying to you, right? Like if your knee is hurting, put your hands over your knee and say, what is it you want to tell me? What is it that you're trying to show me? What message are you wanting to give me? What unfinished business do I have here with this knee, right? So this could be, you know, I have a friend whose knee just suddenly swelled up and there's no explanation for it. So this could be this unfinished symphony. This could be from a past life or even a past experience in this lifetime, you know, that hasn't fully received all of the love, I'm going to say, that it wanted to receive or that it was asking to receive by showing itself. So, yeah, you can practice that kind of exercise where you put your hands over whatever's hurting, whatever's drawing your attention to it, whatever you're, you know, feeling unease around or dis-ease around, and ask it, you know, to speak to you and give it the voice. Give it the voice that you, whatever you hear, voice it, speak it, okay? And the reason why they're saying to voice it or speak it is to move that energy forward, to get it unstuck, to acknowledge it, to let it be heard, right? So learn to listen to your body and your soul, okay? That is your message. You are complete. I hope you have a beautiful day. All right, group number 3. Let's see what your body wants to say to you. The heart chakra. Forgiveness. You'll find freedom in forgiveness. Okay. So whatever aches and pains or ailments are happening with you in your body right now, forgiveness is key. Forgiveness is the key, okay, for you, for this group. Open your heart and forgive, okay? Forgive is letting go of the anger and resentment toward. It's not letting anyone off the hook, even yourself. If that's what if you don't want to do that, that's a different thing. That's absolution. You can absolutely do that. Absolution, and you can absolutely do that. But forgiveness is letting go of the anger and resentment toward, so that you're not closing your heart, okay? So to heal or to shift whatever's going on in your body, forgiveness is the key, okay? For this group. Let's see what else they want to say to you with these cards. There we go. We have your 2 cards. There we go. All right. Put the past in the past and leave it there. When this card is in reverse, it amplifies that message for me. Put the past in the past and leave it there. 24, 24. So 24 times 2. Let me see what 24 says here. Hold on. Angels are shining a light of harmony on you and your personal relationships. Any conflicts are now being resolved. Okay, so that's really interesting because we're saying put the past in the past, leave it there, forgiveness, right? And saying they want to shine light of harmony and peace on your relationships and resolve any conflicts. So put the past in the past, okay? And leave it there. People have often asked me, how do I forgive and forget? You know, because I don't like the forgetting part, because forgiving and forgetting go together. We know that's why the expression exists, forgive and forget. And they're like, I can forgive, but I can't forget. Well, this is how I explain it to them. You're not forgetting the lesson you learned, and that's what this card says. Take the lessons, take what's necessary, what is of value, which is the lessons, to move forward, but leave the rest in the past. So how I always say that is, you don't forget the lesson, but you forget the details and you forget the specifics of whatever it is that you're forgiving, because if you're holding on to those details and those specifics, you're going to just keep reliving them. And that's just going to drive your vibration down and lower it and make it denser and denser and denser. And close your heart more and more and more. So you have the lesson. You've learned the lesson, right? When you see the signs of something happening again that is familiar, I mean, that's the gift of PTSD. We in today's world, we're all concerned about PTSD, but let's see the gift of it. What PTSD does is it brings up that body memory, and this is what your body's telling you. It brings up a body memory and says, hey, don't do that. Don't go there. We didn't like that. That was traumatic. We didn't, So that's going to be there when you need it to be there, okay? That's going to be there when you need it to be there, but it doesn't need to be there all the time, right? So that's why forgiving and forgetting is so important. So letting go of the anger and resentment toward, and forgetting, letting go of the details, letting go of reliving that experience over and over again in your mind and in your body and in your soul. Let that go, okay? Let it go. If you need it, it will be there, okay? If you need it, it will come up. Your body will say, hey, don't do that. We didn't like that last time. That didn't help us. That wasn't for our highest good. Okay? But you don't need to carry that with you all the time. Okay? So leave the past in the past. Take only what is valuable from it and move forward in forgiveness of yourself, of others, of the world, of the universe, of God, whatever it is you need to forgive, okay? Of the situation, all of it. And don't forget the forgetting part. That sounds funny. Don't forget the forgetting part. The forgetting part is very important, okay? But it's not what you think. It's not like complete forgetting. It's forgetting the details, forgetting the specifics, forgetting forgetting it in your day-to-day life, because it's just a burden that you're carrying and there's no need to carry it. Like I said, the body memory will be there. Your soul, your body will say, hey, don't go there again. We don't like that, when you need to hear that, okay? So the next card is from the Wisdom of the Oracle, I think it's called. Yeah, Wisdom of the Oracle. Time for a nap. Okay? Time for a nap. Yeah, you need... Look, I love this little fox cuddling in the moon here. Okay, he feels safe, he feels secure, he can rest. Okay? In order to rest, see, this is the thing, like we talk about with PTSD and with all things that we're holding on to, we hold it in our body, and then our body can never relax, right? Our body can never rest, completely let go and rest and feel supported and just, like this little fox feels here, okay? Like complete relaxation and rest. That's what you need. Okay, so your body is telling you, let it all go. Forgive and forget. You'll find freedom in this forgiveness. Let the past go once and for all, right? Know that the universe has got you. Your body and your soul has got you. Your mind doesn't have to hold on to this forever, okay? Your body and your soul have got you. If you need, the direction, the guidance, to prevent you from feeling a tragedy or a loss, or experiencing something that can be avoided, the universe has you. It's got your back. You'll be able to get that message, okay? So you don't need to hold it in your mind all the time, because that is affecting your body, okay, and your soul. It's weighing you down, okay? It's weighing you down. And so I saw 624, and it says your angel team is drawing close and encouraging you to do what you love. Now is the time for you to spread your wings and fly high. So yes, you can't fly high if you're being weighed down by all of this, right? Stuff that you're holding on to. So let's see what the next card is. Oh, look at that. 6 and 6. Very cool. So this is about, this is really beautiful because it's about healing in the physical world through community, through sharing, through giving and receiving. So opening your heart back up to that. Okay, opening your heart back up to being part of a community, to giving and receiving, to sharing. This card always reminds me of a potluck. So it's like everybody bringing their resources together and sharing so that they all can flourish. And it's like that whole, that saying, the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. All right, so reconnecting with the community. Forgive whatever's happened in the past when you were connected with a community, okay? There may be some stuff, this is about the relationships that you didn't like, right? Forgive it, forget it, so that you can open your heart back up to being with your community once again. Okay, and so now we have 246 that they're showing me, 246. There's an opportunity to bring loving balance to your life and energy at this time. It requires some work and effort, but hang on in there, okay? So, yeah, there's an opportunity to bring that loving balance back to your life and your energy, okay? Through getting out there, being involved in the community, however that looks for you, okay? And I know that it's hard because it's difficult. It looks like it's hard work and difficult work, but really the more you forgive, the less difficult it will be, all right? And they want 642. They want me to look up 642. Your angels are encouraging you to realize the answer you are seeking is actually in you. Stop searching outside and go within. Okay. So that's really interesting. It's interesting because they're telling you to get out there and go and connect with your community, but they're reminding you that the answer you're seeking is within. So you're not, when you go and join this community, it's not because you're seeking for answers from others. It's because when you participate in this community and you give what you have to offer and receive what they have to offer, you will find within yourself what you're looking for. Okay? So sometimes by sharing, sometimes by expressing ourselves, sometimes by teaching, we learn, right? We know that. So, but the answers are within you. So don't mistake this advice for seeking answers from outside of yourself. The answers are within you, okay? But participation with the larger you, which is the community, the universe, whatever you want to look at, however you want to look at that, is important. So think this is participating with the larger you. Think of it that way, okay? So any relationship, any participation with others is participation with the larger you. And so the answers are within you, okay? But sometimes they come through participation with others, okay? But they're still coming from within you. That's what they want you to know. So you don't become dependent on this other. You know, you just experience it and participate in it however you choose to, right? There's no obligation, there's no need. You've got it all within you. But sometimes it's easier to see and to find the answers if you participate in the larger you. Okay, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes some sense to you guys. Anything else? Forgive, forget, rest, put the past in the past, leave it there once and for all. Come back out of your cave and participate in life with joy. That is what your body is trying to tell you. All right, 35 is what they want to leave us on. So let's look up 35, and this message is times 2. Alrighty, 35. Your angels and guides are ready to support you through any changes you need to make to be more at ease. Beautiful. And then I saw 53, so let me look at 53 as well. The universe is never working against you. It's always working for you. Trust in God's plan as it unfolds. And that's where I'm to leave you. All right. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful day. Bye-bye.